I went over the review more than this, so we got to here. You subtract you subtract these two answers right here, this one and this one, from each other, because there's a white spot. Anytime there's white, that means it's a whole. You subtract. So when you subtract this, 2 to 6.65 minus, oh my, 2 to 6.865 minus 144. You get 82. And I subtract to get 82.865 unit squared as the area of the shaded region. That means you're finding this area right here. Right there. Okay. And then here, again, let's find the half a circle. Area half a circle, but it doesn't have a diameter or a radius, so area half a circle is pi times r squared. That's a whole circle. Because it's half, you divide it by 2. Okay. Because it doesn't have a diameter, you have to do a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. 15 squared plus 15 squared equals to c squared. 225 plus 225 equals c squared. 450 equals, c is this diameter we're trying to find, so we'll put diameter squared. And find the square root of 450. It is 21. Let's round the diameter to the nearest tenth. Diameter, always round it to the nearest tenth, otherwise too difficult. 21.2 is your diameter. Therefore, your radius, you divide 21.2, divide by 2 to find the radius, which is 10.6. Divide this by 2 to get 10.6. So you're going to use this radius for this one here. So area equals 3.14 times 10.6 squared. Divide that by 2. Put that in your calculator, 3.14 times, okay, so explain how to find the area of shaded region. First, find the diameter. By using Pythagorean Theorem. Either use the word Pythagorean Theorem, or you can do a square plus b to get 21.2. Then divide by 2 to get radius of 10.6. Divide by 2 to get radius 10.6. Okay. Then find the area of the half circle. Okay, to get, which is, let's see, put in calculator times 10.6 squared, then divide that answer by 2. You get area is 176.4052. 176.4052. Next, find the area of the next shape is a triangle. Which is the area triangle. Do the work here. Triangle. Actually, I need you, when there's more room, I didn't give enough room, I need you to put area is pi r squared divided by 2. The formula here, base times height divided by 2, or length times width, which is 15 times 15 divided by 2. You get 112.5 feet squared. This is feet squared, which is 112. Forgot that. That's horrible. 0.5 feet. Oops. I need to. Okay, feet squared. Last, change the color so you can see better. Last, add 176.4052 to 112.5 feet squared, and get 288.9052 feet squared as the area of shaded region. Okay, then here's the same. This is a square. These are squares, okay? It's 20, 20, 20, 20. Okay, let's take the bigger, we're gonna subtract because there's a white spot in here. We're gonna subtract, okay? Take the bigger first, the big square. And it's the base times height. Okay, this is the bottom part. This is the height. We don't have base or height, but they're the same side because they're squares. Okay, so what do we do? All right, to find the area of this is harder because these are the same. Let's say this is A and this has to be A also. So we need to do Pythagorean Theorem. A squared plus B squared equals to C squared. These are both A's because they're the same length. So we can say A squared plus A squared equals to 20 squared, not plus B, then the terms will be different. Once the term is the same, you can add them, add here and here, right? That's 2A squared equals to 400. And then get rid of this 2 by dividing by 2, which makes 1A squared. A squared equals to 200. Take the square root of that. Each side of this is the square root of 200 is 14.1. So if this is 14.1, this is also 14.1. So each side is 28.2. It's a combination of those. So base and height, so I give myself room. This whole side here is 28 point, add these together too. So base and height, 28.1 times 28, no, 0.2, I'm sorry, 0.2. You get the area of the big square is 798 point, 524. Then you're going to subtract the little square. They didn't ask to explain, thank goodness. The small square. Which is also base times height. Which is easier, the base and height are both 20. Just 400 feet squared. Then you add them together. 794.24 plus 400. Okay. You get total area is 1195.24 feet squared. All right, number 4. They're both 25s. This is a square. Let's find area of the square, the big one. First you add because there's no white spot to represent a hole. Okay? So let's do the square. Square is area of the square is base times height. There's no nothing. So we do a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. This is the side squared. So 25 times 25, and then add them together. 625 plus 625. You get 1250, right? Take the square root of 1250. You get 35.4 because 35.35. It's a 5, so that 3 turns into 4 yards. Okay, so this is 35.4 all the way around. Okay, so let's area of the square. I need you to at least put the word square for me up here. It's base times height, 35.4. Calculator sound, times 35.4. You get area of that big square is 1253.16. Then you add it to the area of the triangle. Triangle, area of the triangle is base times height divided by 2. So 25 times 25 divided by 2. You get area is 312.5 yards squared. Put yard squared here. Add these two together. You get a total area is 1565.66 yards squared. And that's your total area after you add them together. Okay. This one too, number 5. Let me make sure that I'm using the right numbers. It's the same on the picture. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, I didn't change it. Okay, first you do area half a circle. I'm going to erase this part and maybe use a different color. Half a circle. All right. Area equals to pi times radius squared. This is diameter. So we need to find the radius by find the diameter first, but we need to do Pythagorean Theorem. 8 squared plus 5 squared equals to diameter squared, because this line is called a diameter. 64 plus 25 equals to diameter squared. 89 equals diameter squared. Take the square root. 9 point something, right? 81 is 9. 100 is, okay, the square root of 89. 9.4. Round it to the nearest tenth, guys. Radius then, 9.4 divided by 2 is 4.7. Radius is 4.7. And divided by 2, this is half of a circle. Half. Forgot to divide it by 2. Shame on Miss Wilcox. Okay. You get area is 34.6813. That's area of a half circle. Now area of the triangle, put triangle for me so I know which shape you're doing. This triangle here is the base, which is area is the base times the height divided by 2. Always formula first. 5 times 8 divided by 2, that's 4, so area is 20 meters squared. Forgot millimeters. Forgot to put that in. Then you add them because there's no white spot. Okay, 34.6813, add this 20. You get 54. Total area, and instead of writing total area each time, you can just put the symbol area and then a little t equals the total area shaded region equals 54.6813. Number 6. Okay, you guys try number 6. You're going to subtract. Find the area of a circle first. Find the area of a circle, which is pi times radius squared. Okay, no, area. Okay, don't divide by 2 because it's a whole circle. And then area of the, okay, this is the whole circle. A whole circle, we need a diameter, and there's no diameter. So we need to do a squared plus b squared. Remember, this is 6. That's a squared plus b squared. Base times height divided, okay, to find the diameter. A squared plus b squared equals to c squared. You need to do it to find diameter. 6 squared plus 10 squared equals diameter squared. We're finding the diameter right there. 36 plus 100, 136. Round it to the nearest tenth, guys. So square root of 136 is 11.7. And divide 11.7 by 2. Make sure you clear it and do not divide the answer by 2. It'll be different. 5.85 is your radius, so you need to use this as your radius to find your area of this circle. And then you subtract, because there's a white spot in the middle, subtract by the area of a rectangle, which base times height, which is 10 times 6, right? After you finish, you have to subtract the two answers with each other. Okay, do not divide by 2 because it's not a triangle. Here, I don't know about these guys. No one asked me any question in class on these, so let's try this. Bailey bought 3 types of fruit for her salad. She paid 3 times as much for blueberries. So this is for blueberries. As for pears, so comparing to pear, 3 times as much as the pears. And we're paying for strawberries here. $2.50 less than, then you flip minus $2.50 here. Then blueberries, so blue minus that. So the only thing we don't know is the pear. So we give X for pears. So go back, any word you see pear, put an X in there. X represents the pear. So blueberries is BX. So blueberries, you put BX. I mean 3X, not BX. Okay? How much did she pay for each fruit? If she spent, right, to find a variable, right, an algebraic equation represent amount she spent on each type of fruit if the total cost is this much. So total cost, so you mean total equals 13.25. Okay, and then you take that, and you do blueberries is 3X plus 3X minus 250 plus the X, you get 7X minus 250 equals 13.25. Add 250, you get 1575, and 7X divide by 7. You get X is $2.25. So she spent $2.25 for pears because X represents the pears. Okay, so if that's the case, he or she, Bailey, so I assume Bailey is a she. She spent $2.25 on pears. How many on blueberries? So 3 times 225. X is 225. So in place of X, you put times 3 equals to $6.75. $6.75 on blueberries. And pears minus 6, so 675 minus 250, you get 425. And $4.25 for strawberries. Okay, that's how you do that. Okay, Pizzler has a two restaurant delivery pizza. Pizzler charge a delivery fee of this plus each means times plus 14 plus 6 times each pizza. So 14 plus $6 for each pizza. While Circlet, this is Pizzler, equals to the total cost. So P is the number of pizza. C is the total cost in dollar. First, that's Pizzler. Write an equation for while Circlet charged $9 for each pizza delivered. Circlet is 9 each. There's no fee. So $9 for each pizza plus 0 delivery fee. It's the total cost. This is Circlet. Okay, if you had $40 to spend, who would you order from? Would you order the pizza from Pizzler or Circlet? Show your work and explain why. Okay, let's 14 plus 6 pizza equals, if you have $40 to spend, it goes under the cost. This is per Pizzler. Minus 14, you get 26, right? Equals to 6p. You can buy 4 pizza from Pizzler, because that goes into 4 times with change. 26 divided by 6, you get 4. 24 with a $2 change, remaining of $2. Okay, for Pizzler. And for Circlet, you have 9p equals 2. You don't have to put the 0. $40 to spend. There's no delivery fee. You just put divided by 9 Pizzler. You 5, that's 45. 4, that's 36. Aha, $40. 40 divided by 9 is 4, also 36 with a $4 change. For pizza, but $4 in change. So both can buy 4 pizza. Okay, so I would buy from Circlet because I still have $4 left instead of $2 change. I would buy from Circlet. Hope you guys watched this video, because if you didn't, because I get $4 change back instead of 2. $2. So it's cheaper to buy from Circlet if you had only $40, okay? You know how to do these. Make sure you do a squared BD. It's this one. So reflect over y negative 1. Y negative 1 is right here. Reflect it. This will be on your test, you guys. Make sure you reflect over that. 90 degrees counter is the number switch. So switch these numbers. So A prime. 90, this is 0, counter 90 right here, all here. So 3 instead of 1, 3, it's 3, negative 3, 1. So A prime is negative 3, 1. Okay? And then instead of 9, 3, it's 3, 9. This is 6, 6. There's no flipping those. And then 6, 1 right here. Flip that. It's your shape, like that, for those of you All right, that's your homework. Hopefully you figured this out and I guess figure at the bottom, not to the right. Okay, figure this out. And this is square root of 49 is a perfect square. Is 7 times this negative 4, so your answer is negative 28. Okay, and then you figure this out. You guys know how to do this, and most of you know how to do this. This is plus negative 1. Additive inverse, distribute. Okay, that's your homework. This is a long